Hey, it's Dorothy here with Done by Dorothy, and I am here today to share a video with you. So I thought I'd come on and share. I've been working and I finished this envelope journal from, I got the idea from the Book Vandal. So I seen that on there. So it is, it's just, the journal is just tied in on the spine. I did that so if you fill it up, you know, you could open it up and, you know, put another journal in there in case you wanted to carry this like in your purse to work or something like that. And it's got this little bitty closure here that pops open. Okay, here's a hive, and this is one of the envelopes. The bug on the back. It's got a cute little journaling card in it. And again, this is the honey pot kit from Junk with Stuff. So, you know, make sure to check that out. I'll try to put a link to her Etsy shop down below. So there's that envelope. Here's another one. I just collaged again. These are some pages from her kit. This was, that may have been from her kit. I'm not sure if that's from her kit or another kit. And this opens up. Let me slide it up here so you can see. So this envelope opens up. And there's a journaling card in there. And again, coffee and tea stain on the back. Okay, let me pull this back down here so I can try to make sure I keep you in frame. And here's another one. This is a window envelope. And I don't know if, try to pull it up where you can see where it actually has the book page in there where you can see the mysteries of beekeeping. Again, there's some more of that book page throughout. And then our little beekeeper guy in the back. And in here, this opens up and there is a trifold. There's some of the pretty digitals that she used. It's just a trifold that opens up. This slides into there. So that's our third envelope and it flips open. Here's our fourth envelope. So try to make sure you can see really well. And it flips open. Again, I used some lace, things like that. And in here, there is a piece of stationery. Again, tea and coffee dyed on the back. It's folded up in there. And then there's also a journaling card in there. So those go into that pocket. Okay, then we have a belly band here with a little tuck catcher to catch it. And there's the back page. I love those flowers on there. Looks great. And these are just some of the lined papers that were with the kit that I've just sort of folded up in there so you can, you know, journal on it, write a letter with it, you know, whatever you decide you want to do with it. So there's that. And again, this just sort of folds up. And then when you tie it in the front, it holds them closed. So this opens up and I've put a pocket here. These digitals are just gorgeous. Again, the honey pot. And there's a tag with some lace. These tags had so much going on them that I really didn't want to over embellish them. So, and there's a journaling spot. Again, tea and coffee dyed on the back. So those are tucked in there. And then it's got, you know, the ribbon and it's the twine binding. So there's the cover of our journal and it's got some lace and a lined page to write on. I'm trying to make sure I keep you in focus. And here's a journaling spot just paper clipped in. And there's honeycomb stenciling. It flips over. There's another piece, pages of the journal and some stenciling, so there's lots of room to write on. That's just held in there, and it's a little journal spot. And then there's also an envelope that you can use to tuck things in. So, and there's some stamping, some bee stamps throughout. And there's some more stenciling. Oops, there's another little octagon or hexagon there, and then there's another page with some trim. There's another one of those gorgeous tags that Steph made. I mean, they just went perfect with this kit. And here's another And this is held in, this is actually a altered paper clip. So it worked perfect on the top, I thought. I really liked it. And I think the pink flowers in this kit just added an accent to it that just sort of took it to another level with that little bit of pink. And again, there's stenciling on there. Here's our center, and it's got two nice spots that you could really journal. And I wanted, you know, it's sort of open where you could journal a lot. So there was like the writing pages, and then there's two where you can do gluing or, you know, drawing or whatever. So I tried to keep it open. It does have stenciling on it. There's some trim, another book pages, another hexagon, some stenciling. Here's another envelope. It sort of has the little slide of the bees and the comb, and it's got some stamping on there. It says comb, and again, it's just a bee envelope. And I left both of those empty so you could tuck things into them. I didn't want to fill every nook and cranny. I wanted to sort of leave this where you could create some yourself too. Here's a gorgeous tag with the pink on it, and I did put the bee stamps down the side of it. The flower with some trim, and again some stenciling. So there's quite a few pages. There's some line, and there's another blank to stencil. This just has some stamping on it, one of the pages, and again the back with the line. So you actually end up with 2, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 24 pages, a 24-page journal. And then this back envelope, it's got bees stamped along it. It's got some of the page there. This is just sort of a policy envelope, if I can get it to open up. If I didn't go the wrong way. I think I went the wrong way. Yep. It's a policy envelope that opens up, and again, it's just the ribbon's glued in there with the little tuck, and this does rotate. I left that rotating so, you know, you could put it whichever way you preferred. So there's some glorious honeycomb, and then this is a full-size an envelope. It's completely open, and I cut out, you know, there's some extra tags, you know, the extra journaling pages that were left from the kit, and tucked it in there. Just because I thought if you wanted to design, you know, if you wanted to put some extra tags, or, you know, we all, even though you buy it, you want to do your own little touch to it. So I thought that was a good idea for that. So overall, let me find my ruler. This is, and again, this is an envelope journal. So, and it measures 5 3/4 by, I'm gonna guess 9, 5 3/4 by 8 3/4 is the final measurements. And then again, this just closes so you can tie it so these stay down. Tying one-handed, it isn't always easy as it looks. So, and that is going to go up in my Etsy store, but I wanted to, you know, come on and share it with you. Also in my Etsy store, what I'm doing that is this nature journal. So I won't do a full flip through because there's already one out there, but I mean, it's got some Janet Marsh nature diary, just a whole lot of. And this uses, I'm trying to think, I think these are Junk with Stuff collage pages. And Tracy Fox, there's some Tracy Fox stuff in there. Yes. So, again, it is a gorgeous journal. So again, it'll be in my Etsy store too as well. I just got this simple sewn ribbon closure. Then it does have some sewing in it, so there's that one is in my shop. The Titanic, is going up in my shop. And it's got tons of little tucks and all kinds of little memorabilia. And when I say memorabilia, I mean like ticket cards and newspaper articles that were in the newspaper when the Titanic sunk, and the White Star Line things, and pictures of the captain and the crew, and menus, and the menu, some of the stationery. I mean, there's just a ton of little odds and ends in there of that. There's also, let me find them. There's also 4 photos. So, of the inside of the ship. So, I mean, there's lots of little doodads in there, and little, just all kinds of little things in it. You know, the article, Great Loss of the Life, World's Greatest Liner Strikes the Iceberg. It's got this pretty little vintage handkerchief on there, and just, it's tied with this little ribbon closure. So it will be going up. And I've made 2 more of this Suddenly Autumn altered file folders. I know this kit was really big. I love these. Are from Studio 28E. I will try to link her down below, as well as Tracy Fox and Doug with stuff. And the Titanic is from relativehistory.org. relativehistory.co.uk. And it is a UK based company, so I will link it in there as well. And so this has the tag. This one has the bow in the corner. There's actually 2 of these. They're pretty similar. This one's got the ticket, and that's the bow. So it will be listed as the ticket and the bow. So, and there's just tons of cute little ephemera all put in there. And there's, that's not supposed to be in there. And there's just a blank journal in there. And a lot of little tucks. And tons of just little ephemera, little dyed pages, journaling spots. It's just really cute. Very simple, very basic, very country, down-to-earth type looking. And I know that somebody had made a comment that this looks a lot like Anna Green Gables, if you're an Anna Green Gables fan. And then this one is a wee bit different, so it has the ticket, and this is the ticket one, and it opens up, and there is, like I said, some of the things are different. You know, there's a pocket with a floating pocket with a tag. So I mean, there's just a variety of things in there. And again, it has the journal, and then it's got, you know, little booklets and everything in the back, sort of somewhat similar to the other one, not identical but similar. So that is how that is. So these will be listed in my Etsy shop, hopefully by the end of the day. These 2 will be listed in the same listing, but one will have the bow, one will have the ticket. That'll be the difference between the 2. So that is those. And again, the nature, the Titanic, and the bee one, which is, you know, the bee and the nature one are the bigger of the bunch. And again, there's another video for this one, and there's a video flip through for each and everything for the Titanic one too. There is I did a series on the Suddenly Autumn. If you watch that, these are remakes of those same journals or altered file folders that I did. These are altered file folders. This is an envelope folder. This is our journal zine. It's made like a zine, but it actually has the little journaling spots and stuff in it. And then this is our nature journal. So that is it. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you again next time. This is Dorothy. Bye.